Alright, well the last thing I tried did not work for very long, so here, we're starting again. This is about the same place that I was showing yesterday. And this is one of the monochrome looking hairs. They don't look so monochrome in this view. But using my other handheld microscope, which is apparently more detailed than this one, they look kind of like see-through gray. And they're longer than the hairs around, way longer. And they do weird things. That is what I call one of the blastocysts. However, this one's protruding out. Generally, the things that I refer to as blastocysts are down in the skin. Wow, I might actually be capturing a video that I can finally share. I should knock on wood somewhere. All the rest of them get messed up. Now, it looked like that one was moving. That's just because the camera bumped it. Like I said, the only ones that I've actually seen moving are the ones that come out on the Q-tips for my ears. And my ears feel like something's moving around in there. I'll stick a Q-tip in there, and I'll come up with one of these fibers. Alright, this is better just putting it right on the skin sometimes. Anyways, there's just all these weird things, and I always had perfect skin. I've always had perfect skin. Okay, see that little black dot? Probably in the center of the screen. That's the very first thing I ever noticed, were the little black dots. They were everywhere. I don't know if they have to do with Morgellons, or if they have to do with a mite mites. Because it seems like most people that I've been looking at, I'm trying to see the end of this hair is what I'm trying to do. See how it's got one of those fibers attached to the end of it? Crap, now there's a fiber inside the camera. Ignore that one that's sitting up close there. Anyways, yeah, I guess they're trying to find their way in the camera now, huh? Ooh, this one has something weird on the end of it. There's a fiber on the end of it. Okay. Anyways, and obviously you saw this other fiber that I showed you down here. Now on me, it seems like there are fibers sitting on my skin, and there are the weird gel-like consistency things that come out with the fibers embedded in them. Anyhow, this is the most concerning thing to me right now. Tips of my fingers are getting these little cuts. And it seems like these little cuts are where they're coming from to do with my fingers. Yes, my fingers are in very bad shape. I have silver on it right now. Silver seems to work against it. This one had a cut on it over here. And as you can see, consistently putting silver on it, it's nearly closed and it doesn't hurt anymore. So this is at some supreme magnification. And I'll have you know, I've been using a fingernail brush. I've been washing my hands constantly. And look at what we still have up under there. What is that? Even after I soak in a bath. Okay, there's one on the end of my fingernail. Looked like it was moving for a second. I'm trying to capture every aspect. That one looks kind of blue. Trying to capture every aspect in this one film, because I do plan to upload this one. I've been really freaked out. I really don't know what to say about this. I only just found out about it not too long ago. I mean, I've heard of Morgellons. I heard of Morgellons back when Joni Mitchell first started talking about it. I read about it on Wikipedia. God, it might have even been in the 90s. Or it was at least the early 2000s. I've known about it for a long time. I see something's itching me right frickin' now. Let's see if we can get it. There's something always itching me over here. There we go. That's what we call a blastocyst. I can't really see it myself. I'm just filming it for you. Fucker hurts and itches. Now when I scratch it, that top part will come off. And now it's under my fingernail. Is that how it spreads? I don't know. Oh, it didn't come off under my fingernail. frequently it does. Okay, this is really starting to hurt my hand holding it like this. Let me show you the one other thing I wanted to show, which is this thing. Seems to be another feature. It's under my skin. I've been repeatedly putting, well, I haven't done anything with it for a couple of days because I just started feeling like, what's the point? Another blastocyst. I'd like to find a few embedded fibers. We saw a lot down here yesterday. Let's look down here. I mean, I'm bathing 3 times a day. I'm showering. I'm not dirty. I am cleaner than clean. And these things show up on me anyway. I seem to have a lot less fibers. There's another one of those little black dots. Last night I had a lot of fibers on me, it seemed like. There's one, finally. Alright, and the other fibers that we saw were tangled up in these hairs, or whatever, filaments. I like to call them filaments because they're not my hairs. Anyways, usually, just like in that video that I saw yesterday, you'll see a silvery white fiber hanging out on one of these filaments or going between them. I don't know. This is all just so freaking weird. I feel like my body's a damn circus now. And not in a good way. I really want to find y'all a couple of those filaments. Anyways, what we've been looking at, okay, there's one of the monochrome ones that I probably burned or something. It's rather short looking. Sometimes, I've done all kinds of experiments. Tried to see what happened if I ran a lighter past it. And it made a strange melty looking thing on the ends of them, which shot purple fibers out of them later. Anyway, I have been taking a lot of stuff. I should take the time to list the protocol that I've been following down in the comments section or in the description, because something I'm doing is working to a large degree, because this is way better than it was. I had fibers and filaments, and when I first figured out what was going on, I was eat up with this crap. I think I've shown you everything now. The black dots, which there aren't too many of them on me because there's another small one, you can see it sort of. There aren't as many black dots on me now as there were when I first noticed, because I've been scrubbing with salt and other things. I think that makes them go away. I'm still looking for another embedded fiber, because a lot of times it looks like they're laying on my skin, and then some of them are definitely growing out of my skin. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to get everything, and maybe I'll get a friend to help me, maybe I'll get my husband to help me, because the ones on my chest they look like bug bites right there on the area that tends to get sunburned, you know, in the middle of your chest when you're wearing a... Anyway, oh, there's something. Let's look at that. What is that? I don't know. You can't see this on my skin at all. It says this microscope is a 45 times, and I am zoomed in 2 times. I don't know if that means we got 90 or not. I'm going to have to stop for now.